Hello, hello. വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? ഹലോ, വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആണോ?
ഹലോ 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 കേൾക്കാവോ? ഹലോ ഓക്കെ, നൈസ്. കുറേ കാലത്തിന് ശേഷം അല്ലേ ഇവിടെ. What, bro? Your mind is so broke? I don't understand. Thank you then. Same color strips. This one. Very football. Do you play, bro? Oh, he's going to do cross panel. I'm sure of it. Nice, thank you, people.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers.
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Yamal gets flagged offside. Over to the right flank. Totti. Best. And the counter is on. It's played through for him. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Rooney plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Totti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rooney is having a shot! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is great defending, so alert. Lampard. Cafu. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. And no, he's seen through all of that. So we're still where we started right now. Thinks one through. Nicely worked. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Last close.
Zanetti. And it's Cruyff. Foot in. Lampard. Now it's Rooney. Romero. Cruyff. Best. Totti. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Shevchenko. Now he's running away. And Shevchenko!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Takes on his marker. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Timber with the clearance. Best. Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Not the most accurate pass. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Yamal. And it's Cruyff. And this is Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schneider. And it's Schneider. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Totti. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's where it came from. Best. And they can counter here. Schneider. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The chance to break through. Oh, it's hit the post! And that should get the job done. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Best stood his ground strongly. And a chance! And again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Rooney. And it's Zanetti. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. So what can they make of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rooney.
Schneider really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now that's well seen too. Totti. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Luis Suarez being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Messi. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Schneider. Cannavaro. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's big chance! And a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Hit the like button if you want to subscribe.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 2.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's nice. He has found a way through.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustain.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thought he actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Fabio Cannavaro. El dorsal 15, Ferdinand. Serán
A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Rooney, so no flag here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good ball, good take. Oh, great run, magical! Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Gerrard. Who saw this coming? Barcelona certainly weren't expecting this. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Yamal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Totti. That is lovely. In with the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. And this is Totti. And he's shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
So here comes the substitution.
El dorsal 7. Messi. El dorsal 11. Totti.
Zanetti.
El dorsal 6.
Added time going
Será
up here,
sustituto
it's 3
por
minutes.
El dorsal 19. El
Now it's
dorsal
Gerrard.
4. El dorsal 23. Rooney. El dorsal 13. Cristiano Ronaldo.
The whistle's gone and the game is over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
I don't think he's that high in ranking. Division 128. That's okay. I'm only getting these 3 bar guys, I don't know why, but I will play. I don't care about that. It's out right now.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Huh?
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
He is through here. Takes a shot. Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gerrard wins the duel this time. That is good alertness. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Now there's a fine ball. That is great defending, so alert.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Barcelona currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Best. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and here's Suarez. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, played right into his path. He's beaten Aguero!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Shot could be... Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Zanetti. Lampard. Now it's Luis Suarez. 30 minutes gone. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Ronaldinho. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cruyff. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cafu. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Costa Curta. And it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's Aguero! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Quality ball. Van Basten. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. He came in hard, very hard. And the referee says that is that for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Second period then underway. Oh, easy pickings there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. A header! But he's left disappointed. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Aguero. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Suarez. Cruyff. Best. Aguero. Looking for options for movement. But that has not gone well. Cafu. Best. Best. Makes a move down the right. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And here's Messi. Ball's gone out of play.
Totti.
So we've reached the hour mark. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cafu proves too strong. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Lampard. Now it's Totti. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Totti. Van Bommel gives no quarter whatsoever. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Cruyff quietly revving up. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Fiore. Van Bommel. Now it's Aguero. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Totti. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely spread.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Totti. Gerrard. Can he get it through? Yamal wants to run onto this, and he's definitely onside. Bullish header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
This is
dorsal
their
9,
second corner of the game.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 22.
Cleared
Serán
away.
sustituidos por el dorsal 20. Owen.
He's having a shot!
Agüero. El dorsal 8. Fabio Cannavaro.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can thump it away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Messi carries the ball down the right, looking for the run. And this is Owen.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. They'll have one final crack at it. Totti stood his ground strongly. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Aguero. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Owen gets on his bike and on the move.
What the fuck was that pass?
And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
$7,000? Yeah, he can be 7,000. He's just spamming through. Never mind. I'm not. It's just breaking him. It's his way of play. I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna